So a lot of the time we get asked about taste testing CO2Sustain, and in particular taste testing for carbonation. And I just want to use this video today just to make sure that people understand the way that we should be taste testing for carbonation. Firstly, let's address the biggest issue on the size of cups. These small 50ml tasting cups aren't sufficient enough for you to taste test for a carbonation improvement. To some extent, even this cup isn't sufficient. What you should be looking at is a cup or a glass that is large enough to be able to pour each of the beverages, one with CO2Sustain, one without CO2Sustain. And what you're looking for when you pour this, and the reason why you can't use these small cups, is you're looking for a number of different characteristics. First of all, you're looking for the difference in foam. We talk about, because we're in control of the foam, we're in control of the carbonation. So if you can visibly see a difference in foam, you'll be able to visibly taste a difference in carbonation. Secondly, we're looking for bubbling characteristics. The more a beverage is bubbling, the more CO2 you've got there. You can't see that in these smaller type glasses. And thirdly, you're looking for that taste of carbonation. And again, that's a lot easier to deliver from some of these big glasses than some of these small glasses. Now let me demonstrate. This is a cola without CO2Sustain. I'm going to pour it. When I pour it, you can see the foam come all the way up. As we talk about CO2 retention, the more a beverage foams, the more CO2 is released. Now with CO2Sustain, you can see this foams a lot less. So that visual observation of that difference in foam characteristics, looking down on it from above, I can see an enormous amount of bubbling at the top of the glass with CO2Sustain in versus the glass without. And I know when that's delivered to a taste test that the beverage with CO2Sustain will have a lot more gas, a lot more fizziness, a lot more bite. So please use a glass that's big enough to pour the entire bottle out, and don't use these smaller cups.